Okay, so my next question for you is really about San Diego. So what is happening on the ground?
Sure. So, as it's been from the beginning of the year, we've got multiple offers on pretty much everything that's out there. Inventory continues to remain really low. So, with low inventory and high demand continuing in the face of rising interest rates, we've seen one of the biggest increases in interest rates this year thus far. In a really long time. Like it's it's a pretty significant run up, and yet people still want to buy real estate.
Why is that?
Well, why do you think it is?
Okay, well, speaking as someone who just bought real estate here,
Yep.
we're my fiance and I are starting a next stage of life. Rent is so high, and we had the opportunity to put a down payment down and still get a really good interest rate. Yeah, they're rising, but in comparison to what I know our parents were getting at 18, 19%, 5-6% still sounds pretty good, despite what people were saying. So that was our motivation personally to buy.
Yeah, I think, listen, I mean, I think we should just have you answer questions. No, because it gives a real authentic edge to what's actually happening, and that really is the truth.
Okay, I do have another question for you.
Okay.
What are the opportunities in the market right now? Like, who is a fit buyer or a fit seller in today's market?
For sure. So, good question. So, anybody that has any liquid assets, I strongly would recommend that they really consider buying real estate. I think that, right now, while what many consumers will do right now is say, oh, interest rates have risen, not a good idea, not a good time for me to buy real estate. I don't want to do that. Except, again, if you look a little bit forward, what's about to happen is then interest rates will come back down, but prices are going to stay stable, if not continue to incline. So buying real estate now and getting a little bit outside your comfort zone, realizing that the real estate that you might buy, you're probably not going to have the same loan on it for more than 7 years tops, maybe 10. So why would you pay for the rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage if you're not going to keep the loan that long, or even if you're not going to keep the piece of property that long? Does that make sense? So, again, it's all about understanding what's happening and not putting your head in the sand and trying to always think the way you've always thought. So I think the opportunity for someone who wants to grow their wealth is to take that money that they have saved, and instead of watching it inflate out of their bank account, at 7%, 15%,
That's
whatever.
crazy.
Put in a piece of real estate, get an adjustable rate mortgage for 10 years, and then within the next 3-4 years tops, interest rates will come back down. They always have, every time. And then you can refinance into another mortgage or sell the property, whatever.
Okay, any other opportunities of the market?
I think that right now, people that own real estate that isn't serving them, this is a golden opportunity to make a maneuver out of that. Maybe you just live in a home that, it's just not right size for you anymore. Maybe you have decided that you don't necessarily love your neighbors as much as you used to, or maybe you need a little bit of respite from, the busy city. I think right now, given that there's still a tremendous appetite on the part of buyers, you're going to get multiple offers if you list your home. I think folks that are thinking about maybe they want to buy a new property in a vacation rental market, I think that's another really great opportunity right now. Selling one's home, moving across the country, kind of cashing out, retiring early. I think there's lots of really great opportunities out there.